Bum, 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 bum. Right. Single player. Hello, everybody. I've got it working. I'm just streaming the entire screen, which is good because we're going to be doing all sorts of different things as well. Let's go into Bernheim. This is what I'm doing today. I'm actually doing some work. Can you imagine? So the work I'm doing is, let's fly up out here and I'll show you what I'm doing. Oh, there's some lava there. Now let's get rid of this. Okay. I don't want any of that. Hi everybody. Hi Cute Kitty Gaming. Hi Dial Dude. Do you send me invites on whatchamacallit? PSN, I believe. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Hello, Pikachu 2017 as well. Happy New Year to you too. Welcome to the channel. This is the map I'm doing today, Bernheim. Bernheim is a place in Kentucky near Louisville, and it's a big forest, and we did an arts residency there just earlier on this year, which is cool. So this is what I'll be going in 10 minutes. Don't worry, I'm here all afternoon, sort of. What time is it now? See, I'm here for about an hour. So, good question about Wonder Quest. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get a crack on. So what I'm doing is, I was actually doing some work, and I thought, well, why don't I just share with you what I'm doing, some of my work. Let's see if I can actually hear myself. I'm just testing the audio. Oh, it is working. Hooray. Sort of. I'll put that over there. Whoops-a-daisy. Creating chaos already. I'm just listening to myself. Anyway, let's go downstairs. So this is the Bernheim map. Now, in each of these trees, there's a door. And through each door, you can go to a unique special place. So this one is like Wilson Creek. So if I tap this button, I teleport to Wilson Creek. And it looks like this. Okay, which is great. And I'm going to be doing... Oh, look at that. Look at this. So this is like... So you can have a look at the structure of the mountainside. And you can also fly through it, which is pretty neat as well. So, but what I need to do is go back here to this place over here. Okay, cool. And then press my button back. Okay, cool. And also go back to game mode, creative. So that's Wilson Creek. So let's try and get out this door. Each tree has got a different place that you can go to. Sounds pretty cool, eh? So this is the work that we did when we went to Louisville. What's this? Visitor Center. And this is Edible Play Garden. And what's this one over here? Let's just open this. I've got to put some more. That's Play Garden. Oh, this must be Edible Garden. Yeah, and that's the playground. And then I'm looking for one that goes underground. So a lot of them are sort of teleportation ones. Yikes. Artist cabin. No. And what I've got to do is I've got to finish this. We're nearly there. It's like right at the last moment. Right at the last bit. Rock Run Loop, which is really pretty. Let's fly around. Where is it? I've lost it. Don't worry about being late. I'm just working. This is what I'm after. So down here, we go all the way down, all the way down. So this one doesn't teleport you. You actually go into the cube below. And so this is where we start off. And let's grab some rail. And this is a railway a rail track ride, and then right at the bottom there's a song you can hear. Okay, that's the plan anyway. So you are watching me work. This is what I do for a living. I don't know if anybody knows that, but apart from working with stamps and stuff, is that I produce Minecraft maps. So this is kind of, you know, some of my art. It keeps freezing every 5 seconds. That's not good, is it? Is it better? It looks a bit better for me. Maybe it was our maybe it was the live stream. I'll have a little go. I'll have a little play with it in a minute. Am I going the right way? This is the way I'm going. So I've got to go down. Hopefully it will be better. So derp, 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 derp. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way down. I've got to put some buildings in here and some other bits and pieces, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm kind of building it out a little bit more, making it look good. Oh yeah, I can see it freezing as well. Tell you what, let's. I'm going to try and recalibrate the stream a bit because we're full screen at the moment, and I don't think it's very happy. I don't think it's very happy with me. Give me 1 sec, and I'll try and sort this out. My goodness me, there's some big clomping going on downstairs. I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully this is working. Hopefully this should work a bit better. I'm waiting for it to come in. Yeah, I'm just watching myself on the screen now. So I did that, I did that. Let's listen to the audio, see if the audio's all happy. Crikey blazes. Streaming's hard. Streaming is hard. Okay, cool. That does seem to be working better. Seems a bit clearer, and that's because I'm not full screen. I'm not like 1080. I'm just like kind of a little screen, and I think my internet can cope with that a little bit better. Right, let's keep going down. I'm going to show you what's going on. So what I'm going to do today, actually, while I'm here, I'm just going to. It's all very square. So what I've got to do is I've got to make it a little bit more like it's almost like been dug out. Okay. So this is I wouldn't say it's not interesting work, but it's you know, it's work. And someone's got to do it. And that someone's me. So I'm just basically making it a little bit more interesting and dynamic. So it does look like the whole stream is frozen again. Alright, maybe I've pressed play. Yeah, OBS sometimes freezes for me, so I'm not too sure what's the diddlio. Sometimes I get a super duper stream, sometimes it's a bit pants. It does look like it's back. Oh, that does look like it's back. Okay, good. It's very laggy. Okay, anyway. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's hopefully it's not because Django's using the internet downstairs, which sometimes is the reason. So yeah, so I want to make it look more organic, less like it's a big box that I've cut out using MC Edit. Okay, cool. And also I want to eventually come down and kind of put some barrels in and other bits and pieces as well. Yes, I don't know if there's silent moments. I'm kind of trying to keep going. Anyway, let's keep going down here. I don't know. This has got some area. I've got these bits coming out as well around the side, which is kind of danger areas, which are quite fun. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's lagging or not. You're gonna have to tell me. I'm just gonna keep working, and we'll see how it goes. Tippity tap, tip tap, 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 tap. It's Django's birthday tomorrow as well. Django's my son, who is going to be 9 years old. Oh my gosh, 9. It's amazing. So yeah, he's very excited. We're sorting out a party. He also homeschools as well, and weirdly, that's kind of created a little bit of a problem because we have no idea about school, right? And everybody goes back to school the day that we were going to have his party, so we've just had to rearrange the whole bit of the party bit, which has been a bit of a pain. It's poor school kids having to go back. I do feel sorry for you all a lot. But there you go. It's one way to get an education, and there are other ways to get an education. And we've just chosen the other ways. Okay. I'm going to come and do some more bits and bobs in here later. Well, it's looking a bit better. I want it to look a bit stalactitey and stalagmitey. Okay, so further down the bottom here, I've got areas where I'm going to put kind of wagons and minecart stuff and kind of mining gear and things like that. And further down, it takes us a long time to come all the way down. Goodness me. Forever. All the way down the bottom. Walk down this plank. Another bit kind of swooping out the side. And it's a long way down. It's basically a big spiral all the way down. Look at this. We've got a water tower underground. We've got the starting. I've got to kind of light this up a little bit, I think. Yeah, definitely. That's perfect. Let's get a torch on the go. There we go. Okay, let's get some torches. There we go. Cool. And we'll just make this. Just make this look better. I'll put a torch back there as well. Okay, cool. That's already starting to look more interesting. So a lot of this stuff has been, you know, I do a lot of work in MC Edit. If you haven't heard of MC Edit, it's a brilliant program. Brilliant. I need something else here, I think. Okay, and then we go down. We keep going down, and I'll come back to all this lot. But I want to show you the bottom bit, really. Right at the bottom. Right at the base. It starts to open up here as well. Which is quite cool. And then we start seeing other kind of buildings. And well, that might be a bit too... Yeah, let's take that out. Let's put one there instead. Made a couple more buildings over here, and then we start to get down. Look, we actually come down. We go down here, and we enter this kind of saloon, and then we come out over here, and we enter this sort of western town right at the bottom. Now it's all underground. It's kind of a subterranean place, and I've got to continue kind of building it and stuff like that. We've got all these stalactites and stuff coming down as well, and that's kind of what. That's what my work is today. So, what a joy working in Minecraft. So that's what I'm up to. There we go. That's pretty good. So hopefully everybody else is having a brilliant new year. What is this? Good question. Good question. Hopping Daughtry. This is a Minecraft map that I've been making, and we have been building it for a while. It's part of a project that I did. I'm going to get rid of all this actually in MC Edit. It's part of a project I did with Bernheim. Now Bernheim is an arboretum, and they have an artist's residency, and this is the first artist's residency that's ever been done with Minecraft. Okay, so we were there working away and using Minecraft, and also kind of going up to an arboretum is like a place full of trees, right? So it's a big forest, and it's in Kentucky, which was amazing. And we spent 6 long weeks living in a cabin in the woods in Kentucky, kind of getting to know the place and kind of figuring out what we're going to do. It was pretty cool. An art project, yes, it's an art project. Yeah. So and we get to, you know, like, so I don't know whether you've heard, so Minecraft is used for education and all sorts of stuff, and also for art, because it's really engaging. Last year I actually worked with an organisation in Liverpool, and we created a really big art project out there as well, which was amazing. We did that with Mini Mooka. I don't know if anybody knows Mini, but we did that with him. Right, I think that's let's go right up to the top. I'm going to show you some of the other bits and pieces while we're here. I'm going to fly right to the top. So this is the spawn area of our project. So in our spawn area we've got 9 trees, and in each of the trees there's a story or a kind of a Minecraft build. Okay, and it also resembles the logo for Bernheim. So Bernheim is an organisation, and it's named after the man who was sort of put all the money down for it, an entrepreneur, so to speak, and he bought a whole load of land and he turned it into a forest that you can never touch. You've got to use for a forest. So we've been to see Wilson Creek earlier on in the video, so let's just go over to another door and just pop into another door. The Visitors Centre. I wonder if this is here. It is. Look at this. So in the Visitor Centre, there's a big ceramic hand like this in the middle of the Visitor Centre, and then there is this Visitor Centre, and it's not actually here at the moment. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be building the Visitor Centre, which I have already actually kind of built, but the Visitor Centre is really special because it's made of renewable things. All the wood that's been used to build it has been actually taken from another building. So we're going to start by showing you all that kind of stuff. Now let's head back. But this is the area. This is the landscape. I start with the boring one. Let's head back. What's the next one? Edible garden. Let's pop into the edible garden. Choo. Okay. So here's the edible garden. Now, if I look around, you can kind of see this forest area as well. So this forest area, which is, we've built most of it. We actually had to build bespoke trees and stuff like that. But the edible garden is literally a garden that you can, you know, eat all the plants from. So we walk along here, and there are these kind of little, this kind of overhang thing. That is supposed to be full of water, and it's full of toads. So in actual fact, how I'm going to do that is I'm going to fill the toads up with I'm going to make toads by making rabbits that have we're not going to have ears on. I've seen someone else do it recently, and it looked really good. But these are some of the kind of the vegetable plots as well. We've also got a water trough, or like a dripping tap there, so I've got to kind of build that. Fruit and vegetables all around here, and also if I fly up, you can kind of see a building on this side as well. I've got to finish the building, and if we look right from the top, the actual garden looks like a flower, looks like a petal. But yeah, I have a little bit more work to do on here, which is going to take some time. Let's go back to another one. I'll show you another one as well. What's this one, I wonder? Oh, this is the play garden. Now this is a one that Django built. So welcome to the story circle. Sit down and let me tell you a story. And you're going to sit down on the chairs, which is really cool. And we've actually got a story that we've recorded as well. But let's fly you around quickly around here. So there are lots of little mini games and little kind of fun tracks and other bits and pieces that you can get up to. There's sculptures in here. There's a log flume race. You can kind of go down the log flume race. There's something that was really... Oh, look at that. Like grass with carpet on top. Interesting. Where's the log jump thing? There it is. So this resembles a kind of a playground actually inside of Bernheim itself. So this is called Stump Stomp. So the challenge is hold down the space bar for the entire stomp. So I've just got to hold down the space bar. Give me a big yawn. And I've got to try and... Oh man, didn't do it. And jump on all the stumps. And it's harder than it looks. Okay. Actually, I'm doing pretty well. You get... Oh, no, I fell off. It should actually be full of lava. But anyway, that might be a bit cruel. So there we go. And I've done it. There's also some parkour along these giant sunflowers as well. Some bees. And other kind of secrets. I'm not going to tell you about. There are kind of fun little secrets that you can kind of go around and discover as well. He's blessed my ears with coat. Oh my gosh, yes, Mini. He can be a tiny bit loud, that's for sure. Okay, so that's that bit. Let's and I've got to remember how to get back. How to get back bit. There's a fire tower there, but I'll talk to you about... So Django made a fire tower, and I made a fire tower, and you'll see this is Django's version of the fire tower, and mine is just around the corner somewhere. Let's head for the middle tree. But this whole map will be downloadable by the end of January, I think. So this is the artist's cabin. So there's going to be... So this is kind of like pretending to be where we stayed. So we're going to have a cabin here. We're going to have a kind of fireplace and other bits and pieces. Bedrooms and a big table where we kind of did our work. And also kind of you'll be able to find out a bit, you'll be able to see diaries and other bits and pieces of all the stuff that we got up to while we were here as well. So that's what this place is going to be about. It's going to be kind of a little bit more personal, which is quite nice. And let's go over here. This one we haven't been in this this one. So this should be Earth Measure. Okay, this is pretty cool. So Earth Measure is based on a giant... Hello, rabbit. Let me just show you the rabbit up close. Now, if you take the ears off, right? No, not now, rabbit. Not now. Don't worry. Don't panic. But if you were to remove the textures for the ears, and remove the texture for the nose, and remove the texture for the tail, and paint the whole thing green, it actually looks like a frog that jumps around. Do you not think? Yes, it does. So Earth Measure is an actual sculpture that's inside of Bernheim, and it's massive. This is a little bit bigger than real life, but and it's also surrounded by a load of grass. Now we've kind of taken artistic license with the grass and made a kind of a maze. basically because it did feel like a maze when we walked through the grass. And then it's kind of this sonic audio experience. Like if you go up to this giant round stone sculpture and sort of shout at it, you can hear a weird echo. So it's pretty cool. So what we've done is we're going to plant around this area special sounds that you'll be able to hear as you walk around our map. So this is much more of a kind of an exploring, weird art, sound, sculpture thing inside a Minecraft. It's pretty cool. Let's whiz back. I think I've got a couple more things to show you, then I'm going to get on with some work. What website will it be up for download? Bradzuk says, good question. So, what we'll be putting it on our website. I'll be making a load of videos too and putting the link in the video as well. And also it'll be on the Bernheim website. So I'm basically going to show you a whole load of different places where you can download the map. I'm also going to be making, so this is going to be playable inside of Minecraft Java Edition, but I'm also going to get 2 or 3 maps converted so you can play them on Minecraft Pocket Edition or Minecraft Windows 10 as well. So you can experience those on your mobile device and things like that as well, which is pretty cool. We've got a really cool way of kind of getting this thing converted, which I'm really pleased about. There's the author's cabin. Let's go around here and see if there's anything. And hi to Curious Bunny. Hi, welcome to the stream. Play Garden. Curious Bunny is the moderator, so if you lot are saying anything horrible, Curious Bunny will be on your case. Not like a Curious Bunny, but like a rabid bunny. Wilson Creek Slice. Let me show you Wilson Creek Slice again. Okay, so here we are. I've got to kind of sort this out. It's got some magical things. So as you see right here, I'm in survival mode. But I would like to go over to there to fly around to look at the Wilson Creek Slice. So if I just walk across here, I suddenly am in spectator mode. Okay, which is amazing. So if I fly back to my platform, I'm back in survival mode. Or adventure mode, I think, actually. It's pretty cool, eh? It's got a few glitches, but it's working. So let me just explain to you what this is, what this weird Minecraft map is. This is more like an illustration. Okay, have you ever seen those illustrations of like what the topography of the landscape looks like, and then what is underneath it, like different kind of soil types? So right at the bottom you've got this this kind of white and black one, and that soil type is like very old, almost like volcanic stone, not very porous, but extremely old. So if you look at the fossils in that area, they're over like 150 million years old. The next layer up, and depending on the layer and what's underneath the layer along here, if you're kind of like someone who's interested in geology and also the species of trees, different trees grow on different soil types, also at different altitudes. So what we're trying to do in this map is we're going to show off different tree types that like different altitudes and also like different soils, and that's what this is about. And that's because we spent an afternoon being driven around Bernheim by one of the kind of one of the people who kind of look after all the trees and the natural areas and stuff like that. And they got super excited and was telling us all about this stuff that's underneath that. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if we could kind of see that stuff? Because we were drawing illustrations and things like that. And this is just like an illustration. This is like a drawing inside of Minecraft. So right at the top here, we've got sort of sandstone stuff. And the sandstone stuff is kind of poking out on the ground as well. So if we went around Bernheim, literally, you would see sort of sandstone boulders at the very top of the hill. And the hills, I don't know if you're from anybody from Kentucky, but the hills are called knobs, and the valleys are called hollers. Okay, so that's kind of another thing as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to label these trees we're going to label some of the kind of the soil types, because at the moment I cannot remember what they're called. That's like Solarian and stuff like that. It's kind of really cool names. And then so hopefully you'll be able to fly through all this stuff. And of course, because we're in spectator mode, we can fly through all this stuff really easily. So I've got a few more trees. I've got like 2 more trees to do on that side, and then they kind of get a little bit mirrored on the other side. So I've got about 4 more trees to build, place upon here, and then also do some labeling as well, which is going to be pretty cool. Let's head back, bonk, and head back. So every place we go to, there's a little button to get us back to our spawn point and a spawn area. Okay. Yes, Curious Bunny is very, very good and comes along to the live streams very often, which is I'm very grateful for. Okay, we've been streaming for about 30 minutes. I'm going to do a little bit more and then I'm going to go. Okay, because for me it's about 3:30. So let's actually jump off the edge. Oh, oh, I'm in. I was in the wrong. Sausages. Respawn. Game mode. Well, at least I'm in creative now. There we go. Cool. Looks like we've got some patching up to do at the bottom as well, so I better get on with that as well. Like, there's all this lava and stuff like that, so I'll probably use something like MC Edit to kind of do this stuff too. But as you can see, the lava gets to the bottom of the world and then stops. Right, I need to find a way in. Let's punch my way through. Game mode, not adventure. Game mode. Spectator. There we go, perfect. This is where I want to be. Right down the bottom. Game mode creative. So yeah, so I've got to just do some hand kind of building around this area and kind of making this bun a little bit more interesting. And then I'm going to be going to MC Edit and kind of bringing a couple more buildings in as well. I've got some really nice sort of kind of Western, old-fashioned Western buildings. So this area really is about the some of the Civil War and some of the sort of historical stuff that was going on in the time as well. And we're going to actually have a song. There's going to be a band playing in the middle. So I've got to kind of figure out how we're going to do a band as well. With a band of people. Because it'd be good. That'll be good. It'd be good to kind of... It'd be great to have like an animation of a band playing. But I'm not sure exactly at the moment how I'm going to do that. A Minecraft creative server. It's a good question. I have got a server at the moment. Let me show you. It's this one. That is the IP address. It is open. Everybody's on adventure mode at the moment, or spectator mode, I'm not sure. Spectator mode, probably. And it's on 1.1.1111. I need to update it. So we can't go in there just yet. But, go and have a look at it. I'm going to be doing some work in there very, 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 very shortly, in the next 2 weeks. So basically I've got a new build. I wonder where it is. Here it is. This is my other project, and it's called Beyond the Wall. Behind the Wall. Actually, let's do some building here because I need to finish this too. so many projects, so many projects. So this is going to be a creative server, and you will be able to. Everybody who comes here will be able to create something. So Standfast and Barracks is a fabric printing factory in Lancaster in the north of England, and they also live. I mean, the factory is housed in this fantastic heritage building that looks like this. Okay, it's kind of behind the wall, and as you go into Lancaster along this road, everybody sees this kind of grand building. And if you go through this building, you'll be able to you go through into a big courtyard. There's kind of factories and other bits and pieces, and that's where they design and print fabrics for that are used to for clothes, that are used for kind of curtains and for kind of loads and loads of different for kind of chairs and other bits and pieces. So it is an incredibly busy place. It's been going for about 100 years as well. So they've got all these old fabric designs as well, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Okay. So let's plug that back in over this side as well. Yeah, gorgeous. Oops, daisy. There we go. Cool. What needs to happen here? Something needs to happen there. Let's carry on with this bit though. So what happens? What I'm going to be doing is this will be on the server. Okay, people will be able to will spawn on near the road. I'm going to have cars coming backwards and forwards down this side. On the opposite side of the road, there isn't a lot. There's kind of a bank and some houses and stuff like that. But basically, you're about to go along here, go in through this gate area, and go into an area where there's going to be 3 games to play. Okay, one of the games is going to be like a paint mixing game, and you'll be able to mix loads of different paints and kind of textures and things like that. Another game, so that's going to be CMYK, color mixing game, which is going to be crazy. Which is like, so inside of the factory there is a color mixing area as well, and that's what kind of inspired it. And then there's going to be an area where you can do patterning. So whenever you place a color down, it gets repeated. So you'll be able to kind of learn about repetition of patterns and designs and stuff like that. The next area is basically you'll be able to design something, okay? And some of these designs are actually going to be printed out on fabric and then used in an exhibition. Okay, so I'm going to be putting an exhibition together of a collaborative, everybody who's worked on it, some of their artwork will be put into a big design that gets actually displayed. And I'm not sure at the moment. Basically, they've got a big digital fabric printer in this factory, and we can print out a really big sheet of fabric that has been designed and created inside of Minecraft, inside of a representation of the building itself. So it's a bit crazy, but it should be quite good fun. And hopefully the whole world will be a bit interested in it and be able to take part as well. So that's going to be happening very shortly, like so shortly. Slab. I've got so much work to do; it's unbelievable. But you might as well do it when people aren't on holiday. I did try and do this at an angle, and it worked for a bit, but then it looked rubbish. So, and what I mean by an angle, like instead of it flat along this angle, it kind of went off in that angle, so it's kind of like zigzaggy, 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 and then this whole building was a bit zigzaggy, and it sort of looked alright, but sort of didn't. There's a big clock here, so I've got to put a clock in, and that looks wrong, doesn't it? Ah, that's that. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh yeah, and it's got these green bits underneath, and I'm not sure. See, those look alright. That might look fine actually. I wonder if I do that. Yeah, that looks good actually. Let's do this. Yeah, there's a little bit of artistic license going on, but that is the way. That is the way life goes. Sometimes you have to take artistic license. Yes, maybe staff and mods on the server would be delightful. However, sometimes sometimes there's not the funding to be able to do all that kind of stuff. And more than likely what I'll do is that the server will run for a little bit, and oops, sausages, man, oh man, the server will run for a little bit, and then we'll close it down. I mean, I've got like a 200 person server. Okay, that's mine. And I pay a little bit of money and I pay out my own pocket. That's like kind of like my YouTube money goes on, just to pay for server fees. So it would be great to kind of do a plot server on there at some point or another in the future. So whoever's interested in, come have a chat with me. It'd be really cool. I'd like to put a Wizard's Realm on the public server. That's what I want to do. Do you work on all your projects alone? I don't. No, not most of the time. What I do is I actually get builders in to do all the building for me. So most of the time, I kind of come up with the ideas, and then I get builders like Blockworks to do the kind of to do the hard work. It's funny how they put time set, and then you have to scroll through a load of them because it used to be the first one. Anyway. So that's looking pretty good. So this is nearly done. I've got to do the back of it and then kind of create an area in there for the games. Now I've got some of the games that are being prepared that are going to be ready. Let me save and quit. I'll show you my realm at the moment as well. So on the realm, I did experiment with a couple of things because I wanted to see if it works on a realm, it will work anywhere, right? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Over here, maybe. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. So, these are all the wool colours down here. Okay. From black to red to all that kind of stuff. If I give myself a red tag, okay, and I walk on here, oh, it's blue. I've got to get rid of the blue tag. So how do I remove the blue tag? Reset white. Oh yeah. Okay. So execute at blue. Yeah, you've got to basically remove the blue. So I've got to kind of figure a way out of doing that. But anyway, whenever I walk on something like this, I'm now blue wool is being swapped below. Okay, so and I can kind of make that work for all the colours. Okay, so you basically, I mean, it's a long list. I'll probably just go for a shorter list, I think. But basically, this is the kind of the painting game. Okay, and then I've got another kind of an idea for a colour mixing game and how that works. You kind of fire arrows at stuff and it kind of splats and makes big splats. And then the other one, which is basically you can, whenever you place a block down, you'll have a map and you'll be able to see that block. That block will be duplicated and duplicated and duplicated. And so it shows you patterning and how things get patterned and made. Does that get rid of the blue, I think? Yeah, okay, cool. So So there we go. Red. So it's pretty cool. So you know, we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Okay. So I think that's me done for the time being. I've got some micro MC edit stuff to do now, so I'm going to kind of bring in a load of stuff, and it will basically it will stop the stream because I'll be nipping out of Minecraft and nipping back in at Minecraft as well. Because if I do MC edit and I'm not actually I haven't saved Minecraft, it breaks the world a little bit, which ain't good. So this place, just sort of going back to my kind of big plan. Wizards Keen's realm will go on a public server, and we'll have a big area which is my building area right in the middle, with that will be protected, and then around the outside of the and we'll have, you know, like people have blocks. Well, we're going to have roads, okay, and then everybody have a kind of an area where they can kind of build a house or something like that. So it could be Keen's realm, with a kind of a town made up of YouTubers stuff in the middle, and that's kind of what's going to happen. So that's the grand plan, if you like, and then we'll have other kind of events where we might have spaceships crashing and other bits and pieces happening, and have little mini adventures in there too. So that's for the future. That's for this year. That's 2017 plan for Keen's realm. In terms of Wonder Quest and things like that, who knows what's happening with Wonder Quest? We certainly haven't started filming again for it for season 3, but you know, I should imagine season 3 is going to be made, because oh my gosh, an amazing kind of ending to season 2, and it was one of the kind of highlights of my year last year as well, making it and also making the 360-degree content as well, which was pretty cool too. Anyway, I hope everybody's well, and I hope everybody's having a good time. I'm going to say goodbye now and have a cup of tea, because my throat's getting a bit and you know, I will encourage you to drink water too. Drink something, and I'll see you all later. Let's turn myself around and give you a wave goodbye. Bye everybody, bye.